Now at 5, an end to cash payments for Oklahoma toll roads. Plus, the outcome of the Missouri sports betting vote might not be settled. And
controversial Attorney General pick Matt Gaetz makes his case to senators. And Tori and Small on Capitol Hill with the former congressman's visit as a House committee weighs releasing its report on him.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Today marks the last time a driver will pay cash for a toll road in Oklahoma. This is KOAM News at 5. I'm Dow Quick. The change comes as Oklahoma makes the switch to cashless tolls. Drivers will no longer stop to pay. They'll instead keep driving. On turnpikes, scanners will look for a pike pass, a cashless toll payment system Oklahoma has been using since 1991. If drivers don't have a pike pass, the Plate Pay, the state's cashless tolling system, will scan your license plate and mail you a bill you can pay online. The Oklahoma Turnpike Authority says the change was made to not only make driving the state's roads more convenient, but also more safe.
But as times have changed, and as quite frankly, the safety concerns grew tremendously, we had more than 500 crashes of a severe nature at our toll plazas across the state over the 6 years prior to the start of our cashless conversion.
The Oklahoma Turnpike Authority asks drivers to watch for workers at toll locations as they begin the process of deconstructing the toll booths. Sports betting in Missouri appears to be a much tighter race than originally thought. And last check, the difference in votes was just over 2,000. It's a difference of 0.06%. If results were to be certified today, a recount could be requested. The Missouri Gaming Commission says they're prepared for either outcome.
Certainly, all of the vote counting and other things because of the slim margin, we have plenty of time to get our work done. If it truly comes to pass that it doesn't pass, then we'll just be on hold like we've been in the past.
Votes will not be certified for a few weeks. McDonald County High School seniors are preparing to host a community Thanksgiving dinner this weekend. The event had to take a 3-year hiatus due to COVID. This year, the seniors are again coming back together to give back, not for credit or compensation, but out of a sense of compassion for the community. It's organized by the Rho Kappa National Social Studies Honor Society. Our annual Feed the 4 States telethon kicks off tomorrow at noon, 5, 6, and 9. Our phone operators are going to be standing by to take your call and help you donate to area food pantries to help feed the hungry in our area. You can also scan this QR code to head over to our website where we've provided all the information you'll need on what to donate and where you can drop off donations. Please join us tomorrow and help feed the 4 states. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Doug Heddy now for a first look at the weather.
Well, it turned out to be a nice Wednesday, but it was breezy outside, or we'll just call it windy, so it makes it feel a little bit colder than what it actually is, but we've had clear skies. It's 51 in Joplin, 53 in Pittsburgh. Of course, the sun is setting. Most of us lower 50s. Our average high is about 57 for this time of the year, so it is cooler than what we should be, but the wind's kind of strong. You can see our sustained winds at about 10 to 15, but we've had gusts a little bit higher than that, and the gusts are going to stay up there tonight and then into tomorrow. We'll still have gusts near 20 miles per hour, and then the winds will start to back down a bit, thankfully, by the time Friday rolls around. Chilly evening, clear skies, 40s into the 30s, but we'll stick with clear skies. But we do have big changes down the road. We're going to be talking about that here in just a bit.
All right, we'll catch you soon. President-elect Donald Trump's Attorney General nominee faces a tough road to Senate confirmation. That's because former Congressman Matt Gaetz has been dogged by allegations of sexual misconduct. Gaetz was back on the Hill today to smooth things over with senators, while his former colleagues discussed whether to release their report looking into the allegations against him. Tareen Small has more details from Capitol Hill.
The House Ethics Committee huddled behind closed doors about whether to release its report on former Congressman Matt Gaetz, President-elect Trump's pick for Attorney General.
No comment. We have a meeting today. I'm sure you will all be right outside the door.
At the same time, Vice President-elect J.D. Vance escorted Gaetz to meetings with senators weighing his confirmation.
I want to get to know him. I don't know him that well.
The ethics panel investigated a number of allegations against Gates, including sexual misconduct. He's denied doing anything wrong or illegal. Trump, in an apparent reference to Gates, posted on social media, "This is what the radical left lunatics do to people. They dirty them up, they destroy them, and then they spit them out. They are trying that right now with some great American patriots." Gates faces an uphill battle to win confirmation, but Trump is confident the Senate's new Republican majority will pull him through.
He seems optimistic about it. He didn't, he didn't seem concerned, but he also didn't seem anxious about it.
Trump hasn't ruled out trying to bypass Senate confirmation with a recess appointment.
The president has won a mandate, and he will use all lawful constitutional means to fulfill that mandate on behalf of the people who voted for him in record numbers.
That would not sit well with many senators.
Not for a cabinet level position. That should be absolutely off the table.
Fox News host Pete Hegseth, Trump's pick to head up the Pentagon, is also meeting with senators. Torian Small, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Hegseth admits he settled a lawsuit with a woman who accused him of sexual assault to protect his career, but denies the allegations stemming from that 2017 incident. He'll face tough questions about his qualifications to lead the Department of Defense. Still ahead, how much you're going to have to fork over for that Thanksgiving meal.
A new report shows how much a Thanksgiving meal for the family will cost this year. I'm Danya Backus, and I'll break down the prices.
But first, a warning about skin care advice on TikTok. That's coming up in Health Watch. Topping today's Health Watch, doing more cardio doesn't just help your heart, it also helps your brain. A study by the British Journal of Sports Medicine found people with better cardiorespiratory fitness had improved cognitive function over time, and it lowered the risk for dementia. Study authors say it even helped people genetically predisposed to dementia. About 1 in 10 adults has high cholesterol. That's the finding of a new report by the CDC. The study found men and women aged 40 and older are at the greatest risk. The study also found that rates of high cholesterol actually dropped from in the early 2000s, but for the last 10 years, they've stayed about the same. Some doctors might be relying on AI too heavily. A study in the journal Radiology asked radiologists to analyze x-rays with the help of artificial intelligence. Some doctors trusted the AI's diagnosis even when it was wrong. The study's authors say there's a danger of over-relying on AI, and doctors need to remember it's not always right. TikTok has become a powerful sales machine, both with information from influencers and direct sales. Skincare products are especially popular. Reporter Stephanie Stahl has more on why doctors are urging caution when it comes to getting skincare advice from social media.
Hey guys, I've been getting some questions about my skincare routine.
Skincare advice and products are all over TikTok. It's go-to information for many teenagers, like 17-year-old Reese Miller.
Like, this changed my skin in like 30 days, and it's like everyone's kind of like, oh, like we should try that.
Reese was trying to get rid of some acne, but she says it got worse with the products she saw on TikTok.
It got like super red and like inflamed like super quickly.
With billions of viewers, TikTok has become a giant sales machine.
I feel that there needs to be more education.
Bluebell esthetician Linda Lee Tagliamonte, who's treating Reese now, says the products touted on TikTok can be abrasive, containing things like retinols and exfoliants. They're ingredients that are in many skincare products available in retail stores.
The kid's skin can actually break apart with rashes, redness, burns, infections, and premature acne even.
Reese says she kept buying different products with her mom's support, hoping to eventually find the right solution. You believed the stuff that you saw on TikTok? That was credible to you?
I think at first, well, I used to, now I don't.
Skincare experts say everyone should pay attention to ingredients and understand some can cause side effects, no matter where you buy them, including from TikTok.
These kids, they want this Korean glass skin, and the influencers, they look perfect on screen, and I try to tell them that they're salespeople.
Reese says her skin has cleared up now that she's using fewer products. TikTok says it aims to create a welcoming, safe, and entertaining experience. It also says it is deeply committed to TikTok being a safe and positive experience for people under the age of 18, and that it moderates content that involves goods or activities that may be risky or otherwise require a higher degree of care. Stephanie Stahl, CBS News.
Doctors say if you have questions about skin care, you should seek out a board-certified dermatologist. And that is a look at today's health news. A little bit later, our pet vet on call.
Hi, I'm Dr. Eva Dudek from Parsons Pet Hospital. Coming up, we're going to talk about how you can make a safe room for your dog.
Plus, it gets even a little bit cooler as we go through the next few days. Details coming up. Well, it turned out to be a nice Wednesday, but kind of chilly. High temps only into low to mid 50s, and it was windy, so it made it feel a little bit colder than what it actually was. Nice shot. Indigo Sky Casino and Resort Indigo is just outside of Seneca, Missouri. You can see the clear skies. We're going to stick with the clear skies as we go through the rest of the evening hours. But kind of chilly. 51 in Iola, Nowata 53, Bentonville 50, Carthage sitting at 50 degrees, and with the wind, it's going to make our wind chill. We're actually back to the wind chill factors down into the mid 20s by the time we head into the morning hours. Let's go outside. Here's 7th. Here's Rangeline. Sitting at 51, westerly winds sustained at about 15 miles per hour. As we slide back through the 40s into the 30s through the evening hours, we're going to stick with the clear skies across the region. All right, check out the winds right now. These are sustained, so 10 to 15, but we have those higher gusts. 20 upwards to about 25. Still kind of windy tomorrow, gusts 20 upwards to about 25. But once we go into Friday, the winds calm down, not near as windy, and it feels pretty good. It's just going to be kind of chilly over the next couple days. All right, clear skies, couple little clouds down through northeastern parts of Oklahoma, but most cloud cover kind of sticking up across northern parts of Missouri. We have this big upper level low. Here's our jet. It dips into Canada, grabs some cold air, slides it in, so that's why we're a little bit cooler than average for this time of the year. Let me walk you through time. We have a lot of changes coming over the next week. Temps, a little bit above freezing for us tonight. By the noon hour, mid 40s, cooler tomorrow, about 5 degrees cooler. High temps, 48, 49, 50 degrees. Sunny skies. By tomorrow night, even colder. We slide back mid to upper 20s by Friday morning. Friday, very similar to what we're going to see tomorrow. We are going to have partly sunny skies, high temps back into the lower 50s for highs. Here's your day planner: 40 by 9, 45 by 11, 49 by 3 p.m. Then we slide off, but again, we're going to have plenty of sunshine. Then things get interesting as we go into next week. Here's our upper level flow. We're looking at 18,000 feet, 500 millibars of pressure. This is where you can see storm energy. Here comes the storm system. This is next Wednesday, big travel day. So storm system across the Central Plains. It drags in some colder air behind it, and then right behind it, we have another one that reloads. We are in our new cycling weather pattern. So this is all stuff that we really haven't seen before, but it's going to keep us very active this winter into the spring. So late Sunday, some showers popping up into Monday morning. Next wave moves in on Tuesday into Wednesday. Rain across the region. But as that colder air filters in, a pocket of snow along the I-35 corridor through Kansas City, and we may end with some snow on Thanksgiving. Kind of crazy. 49 Thursday, 53 Friday, 60s return as we head into the weekend. 52 on Monday, showers picking up late Tuesday, rain Wednesday, and then possibly a rain-snow mix on Thanksgiving morning. So a lot to watch over the next week.
I don't think many people are dreaming of a white Thanksgiving.
No, I'll take it.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're kind of odd that way. I'll give you that. Thanks, Doug. The cost of a typical Thanksgiving meal this year might surprise you. That's coming up.
For all of your
Topping today's Consumer Watch, Thanksgiving's going to be here before you know it, and it's time to start thinking about your holiday meal if you haven't already. A new report shows shoppers should see some improved prices at the grocery store. Danya Bacchus takes us inside the numbers.
Brenda Holloway is starting to shop for her Thanksgiving Day spread. At the top of her grocery list, prices.
It's kind of stressful because you got to figure out, okay, should I choose this item with this pricing, or should I not because you have other bills?
There is some good news. The American Farm Bureau Federation says a classic Thanksgiving meal for 10 with a 16-pound turkey, sides, and dessert costs just over $58 this year. That's down 5% from 2023.
We've seen a decline in the cost of this Thanksgiving meal for 2 consecutive years.
Economist Barrett Nelson says the turkey is the biggest reason why. Prices are down about $1.70 a pound from a year ago. Other items like sweet potatoes, milk, and pumpkin pie mix have also dropped. But even though the meal is cheaper than last year, Nelson points out prices are still 19% higher compared to 2019.
We have felt the impacts of inflation for several years, and while they've slowed down, we're still feeling it in our pocketbooks at the grocery store.
Experts recommend shopping around and comparing prices at different stores to make sure you're getting the best deal possible. And many major retailers are offering discounted holiday meals. Shopper Mary Shemansky hopes easing prices are a sign of things to come.
I guess I'm an optimist. I feel that we're going in the right direction.
And economists believe food costs should continue to move in the right direction through the holiday season. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Private equity firm Blackstone is acquiring sandwich chain Jersey Mike's in a deal worth $8 billion, according to the Associated Press. In a statement, Blackstone says the partnership is meant to accelerate the chain's expansion in the U.S. and beyond. There are now more than 2,800 Jersey Mike's locations across the United States. That's according to the company's website. Our Pet Vet on Call, up next. Up next on the CBS Evening News, the secret meeting in the House today over releasing a report on Trump's pick for Attorney General Matt Gaetz. Then on KOAM News at 6, a driver reacts to that change in Oklahoma's toll road collection system. Plus, we're going to have more on why the outcome of Missouri's sports gambling vote might still be in doubt. And the Pitt State cross-country team prepares for the national championship competition. Stay with us for the CBS Evening News and then KOAM News at 6. A whole lot of people are going to host parties for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and sometimes a pet might be in the way or maybe afraid to join the crowd. Brings us to today's question for our Pet Vet on Call. Do you have suggestions for creating a safe place for my pet during a house party?
Oh, this is where crate training and socializing your puppy as a puppy is invaluable. I always think it's best to include them in a party, but if you need a safe place, I would start with a quiet room like the master bedroom, and several times a week go in there with some treats, watch a movie, listen to the radio. As they calm down and relax, give them a long-lasting treat like a rawhide bone, a bully stick, a Kong toy. And when they're getting into that kind of actively, sneak out of the room for a little while. And each time do it more and more. And the time that you sneak in the room and see that they are quiet, resting, sleeping, you're there. He's got a safe place to go.
You know, we invite questions from anyone. All you have to do, if you have a question, is just send it to petvet@koamtv.com. Dr. Eva Dudek from the Parsons Pet Hospital answers a different question or brings us a fun fact every Wednesday right here on KOAM News at 5. You can also find answers to previous questions on our website. All right, let's check out our picks of the litter for the week. Look at this. From the Joplin Humane Society, we've chosen this adult blue heeler mix, a male named King. The society says he's playful, gentle, and smart. They say he learns tricks very quickly and he's quick to obey. And from the Southeast Kansas Humane Society, we've chosen this little domestic short-haired cat, a male named Theremin. Why Theremin? I do not know, but that's his name at the moment anyway. You can choose whatever name you like. If you're looking for a pet, why not at least check out your local Humane Society? There are so many great options there, and they need homes, and you would be glad to have them in yours, I'm sure. The weather getting chilly, Doug.
It is. Tonight we're going to drop back just above freezing, but it's going to stay kind of breezy out there, so it's going to make it feel like it's in the mid-20s by morning. 49 tomorrow, plenty of sunshine, 53 Friday, 60s return by the time we head into the weekend, and then it gets a little rough heading into next week.
Thanks for joining us. CBS Evening News is next. And of course, we're going to be right back here for KOAM News at 6. See you then. Let's make it a great evening.